Hey everybody, it's Janelle. Funny, I don't think I've ever told you my name before. My name is Janelle. Um, today is Monday, April 22nd, 2013. Um, it's a really funny story. I just did a video that was 20 minutes long and my computer did not save it for some reason. So, I'm going to attempt this again. Um, the reason why that story is so funny is because um, I just uploaded another video, which I'm sure you'll see from the 15th or the 16th of this month, because I was telling you that I started my period. Yay! And it would not let me upload it. No matter what I did, it would not let me upload the video. So I got frustrated and I just left it alone. Well, I have been so busy this week. I have been to every freaking part of the state. Not even kidding. Wednesday, I had 3 doctor's appointments. And Thursday, I was in Louisville all day for Louisville, Kentucky for training for my job. Friday night, when I got off work, I didn't feel very good. So I laid down, and my mom calls me at like 7 o'clock, and she's like, I need you to be here at 9 o'clock to come pick me up in Ohio, Cincinnati, Ohio. And I'm like, oh, crap. So I went to Cincinnati, Ohio, and then Sunday I went with me and my fiance went to one of his friend's parents' house in Bowling Green, Kentucky, and we were shooting guns and blowing stuff up with tannerite. So that was a lot of fun. It really was. But anyway, so I've been all over, and I have been extremely busy, and I have not watched anybody's videos, and I want to apologize for that because I'm usually halfway decent about doing that and commenting and stuff like that. So I'm just going to go ahead and apologize, especially to the people who I watch a lot. And Ronnie, I've been thinking about you a lot, so I'm going to catch up on your videos tonight. DCL Diva B, been thinking about you too. Sorry, it takes me a minute to get your username. Anyways, okay, let me try to focus here. It's a little late in the night, and I'm usually getting ready for bed right now, so I'm going to try to do this as fast as possible. Even though I've already did it once. Okay, my doctor's appointment, or I had my period, and I started on the 15th, Sunday the 15th of of April. But it was so light that I don't even know if you really can call that a period. So, I actually was on it for 7 full days, which is not very normal for me. I'm usually about 4 days tops. And I bled heavy for almost every single one of those days. Every single one. I finally have gotten a point where today is Monday. So from Sunday to Monday to the following Monday. Yeah, it's been a wild ride, I guess. Anyways, my face is breaking out. Can you see? I know you can see it. It's awful. It's the worst it's ever broken out before. I hate it. I'm trying to cover it up. Anyways, so I know, and I can guarantee Ronnie's gonna yell at me for this, but I did not go with IVF this round. I had Clomid just sitting around the house because when we first started doing this, we filled the prescription and we just were waiting for my period and it just never came. So I just randomly decided that I was going to do Clomid, and it was like a day before I was supposed to start it. So it just kind of happened. But let me tell you about my doctor's appointment first. I think Wednesday, I had a doctor's appointment with my OB. She we were going to sit down and talk about my endometrioma that I have on my left ovary. We sat down, we talked about it. She explained how big it was and that it's very large and it's not going to go away on its own. And that I need surgery. And I explained to her, said, look, lady, I've been at my job for 2 months, 3 months now. I can't just take off 6 to 8 weeks, which this is going to be the same surgery that I put off a year or 2 years ago, because where the ovary is wrapped around the bowel and fallopian tube, or I said that wrong, where the bowel is wrapped around the ovary and fallopian tube, yeah. I can't just have regular surgery. I can't do it with a lap. It has to be open surgery, which is they're going to cut me open from hip to hip, which is, it's the same scar as a cesarean surgery. So I'm not happy about that. I'm extremely upset about that. Anyways, so I'm explaining to her that I can't take this time off work. I don't ever take time off work. Even, when I had my last 3 surgeries, the second one was a pretty intense surgery, but it was still only, microscopic, holes. But I was in a lot of pain, and I still went back to work within 4 days because I can't sit around at home. I can't do it. So I was a little irritated, that they want me to have the surgery, which I know and I love and I trust my doctor. And if she tells me I need surgery, then I need surgery. But, I told her, I was just like, what? Do I really need to have it? And she was like, well, technically, no, it's not a necessity, but you have to be in pain. That's a very large endometrioma. And I'm like, I have my good days and my bad days. But honestly, I'm not even going to lie. Other than the time at the doctor's when we found out what it was and my period, I've been okay. I really have. And the only time that I have to take my pain meds is when I need to go to work and I can't function because I'm in so much pain. So I told her that. I said, I've got a pain management doctor. I deal with this all the time. And this isn't just endometrioma, pain. I deal with pain on a daily basis. My insides are messed up really bad. So I deal with this all the time. Endometriosis in itself is awful. It's awful. So I told her, I was like, I manage this with my pain management doctor. I don't take them unless I absolutely have to. I'll work through it. I don't need the surgery. And I think she got a little mad at me because she said, but I can fix this with surgery. You don't need to take that medicine. And I'm like, I get that, but I can't go tell my work I need 6 weeks off when I've only been there for not even 3 months. So her response to that was, well, when would you feel comfortable doing this? And I'm like, well, I don't know. And she's like, what about 6 months? Once you've been there for 6 months, your short-term disability should kick in. And I'm like, it has nothing to do with that. I have short-term disability already. It started the day that I started. She goes, well, that's really good. I was like, I don't know. I'll just have to get back to you on that. I'm not sure. So anyways, she did some blood work, which I haven't heard anything back, so I'm sure there's nothing awkward or it wasn't blue or anything, so I guess we're okay with that. I did, however, that's when I decided that I was going to do the Clomid. I have 5 refills of Clomid. So what I did was on cycle day 3, which was the day I went to the doctor's. I'm so sorry. The day I went to the doctor's, I took a Clomid, but not until after I talked to my doctor. I asked her if it would be okay if I took the Clomid, and she said she doesn't seem to think that it would hurt anything. to take the Clomid and to check with my other doctor. And I said, well, what if I get pregnant with this endometrioma and the bowel being wrapped around, everything, what's going to happen? She doesn't seem to think that it's going to cause me too much discomfort. I'm already in pain, which, like I said, I haven't had very many bad days. So that's been really good. So she's like, go ahead and take it. Well, I call the nurse at the fertility doctor, like my doctor told me to, and she told me no. Not because it would hurt anything, but she told me, James's information is in my chart too, and she basically told me it's a waste of my time, a waste of my energy and money for refilling the prescriptions or whatever. So she set me up this appointment to go do insemination with Clomid. So she told me, go ahead and take the Clomid and then come in on this doctor's appointment or whatever. And they were going to do, I don't even know. I was looking for my other doctor's appointment when I was talking to her on the phone. I don't even know the doctor's appointment's date because honestly, not that she did anything wrong, because she didn't, and she's not snippy or anything like that. So I don't want anybody to think that. But it made me mad because I'm so sick and tired of being told I won't be able to get pregnant on my own. I won't be able to do this the right way, or the conventional way, I guess. And it just made me mad. And I just decided that I've got 5 rounds of Clomid, and that's what I'm going to do right now. And I know, Ronnie, please don't be mad at me, because I know we talked about this, and I know, I was so gung-ho about doing IVF, but I hate procedures, and I hate surgeries, and I hate medicine, and who knows, there could be, out of those 7 million sperm, there could be that one little sperm just happens to work with my Clomid out of the next 5 months, 6 months. So that's what I'm hoping for. Honestly, ideally, with the wedding and everything, I would get pregnant this month, because then I still give birth before the wedding. Because with IVF in June, that puts me due the same week of my wedding, and oh God, I don't want to be humongously fat on my wedding day. I already need to lose like 20 pounds. There's no way my dress would fit if I was pregnant. Anyways, so I'm supposed to go, here, okay, I'm going to show you this. If I can find a way to show it to you. Okay, so this is what my doctor gave me. This is for Clomid. He basically told us not to do this, and apparently so did the nurse, but I don't care. I'm going to do it, and it's going to work. And that's my attitude about it. It's right. Anyways, up here, first day of my period, which was the 15th, and I put the numbers down here because I know how to look at it one day and be like, what day am I on? I don't know what cycle day I'm on. So anyways, so I took my Clomid like I was supposed to, and currently I'm on cycle day 8, so I'm not supposed to do anything for 8, 9, 10, and 11. And then, as you can see, he mapped it out just wonderfully for us. On day 12, 14, 16, and 18, we're supposed to baby dance. So then, on one of these, in between one of these days, I'm supposed to go in and get progesterone, my blood drawn to get progesterone levels to see if I actually ovulated, which I don't have a problem with ovulating. I know that. I mean, I guess I don't technically know that, but I never had a problem with it before. It's just, excuse my language, but my shit's all messed up. So, but I don't think I've ever had a problem with ovulating. And the nurse told me not to do it this way because it was worthless and I really needed to do insemination and all that stuff. So I really don't want to go in for the blood work. But I'll let you know if I decide to do it. But anyways, on day 35 of the cycle, which cycle days are only supposed to be 28 days apart, so I'm not really sure why they did it this way. Day 35, I mean, what the hell? Anyways, I'm supposed to be able to take a pregnancy test that day, which is the 19th of May. I should be able to take a pregnancy test. And if I'm pregnant, get a positive pregnancy test. Yeah. So, I know the whole IVF thing, and I'm not saying I won't do it, I'm just saying baby steps. Baby steps. And maybe I was right in my video before last, and maybe I should just do it and just suck it up with the procedures and everything, but I don't know. I really don't. I don't want to do it. If I can do it with Clomid, that's how I want to do it. But I really don't think we're going to even bother with insemination. If we can't get it to work with Clomid, then we're going to go to IVF. I don't even want to bother with insemination. I don't. Because it's the same thing as having sex, honestly. I mean, anyways, so I'm going to keep you guys updated. Today, I mean, I still have 4 days before we're supposed to have sex, so I can guarantee I'm not ovulating yet. I can't take ovulation test because I have PCOS, and that causes false positives. So, honestly, my doctor didn't tell me if in between these days right here, let's see right here, 8, 9, 10, and 11, there's nothing there. He didn't tell us to not have sex. But when you go get insemination, or not insemination, Jesus, I'm sorry. When you go get your when men go get their semen analysis, they tell you to wait 3 to 5 days, or 2 to 5 days, something ridiculous like that. So I think both times we waited 3 days. And this is 4. And we're on day 8. So, I don't know if we're just not supposed to have sex at all during those days or whatnot. But I guess that's what we'll do. We just won't. But they tell you not to wait more than 5 days because that's when sperm starts to die. So I'm a little worried about that 4-day interval in between those two. So, I don't know. Anyways, I would really like to get you guys' opinion, because I know I said this in the last video and I just posted it, so I haven't even gotten a chance to get your opinions on that. But I already did the Clomid for this month, so I mean, there's no change in that. But the good thing about taking the Clomid is I'm going to have a period every month. Definitely. So if I don't like it, maybe I won't go through the whole 5 months. Maybe I'll go 2 or 3 and be like, oh my God, I'm so tired of this. I'll be disappointed, and then I'll go do IVF in June, like I'm supposed to anyways. So, we'll see. I don't know, but I would really appreciate you guys' opinions. I really would, because I'm at such a loss. I have no idea what I'm doing. I don't, and none of my friends understand, because my good friend that I've known for 17 years is a teen mom. Well, was a teen mom, very young. She got pregnant at 14, had her at 15. She's my goddaughter, and she's beautiful. But she's a single mom, and it's hard on her, so she doesn't understand why I want to get pregnant. And my other friend, I've known for years, just had a baby, literally, last month. And he is freaking adorable. Oh, my goodness. And then my other friend, who I've known for since I met James, so it's been 7 years, she got married last year, and she just found out that she was pregnant last month. So, nobody understands what I'm going through but you guys. So I would really appreciate any input that you guys have, because I feel like I'm going through this alone, and I'm so confused. I don't know. Should I listen to myself? Should I listen to my doctors? I don't know. So any input is greatly appreciated, and I'm thinking of you ladies, and I will definitely try to catch up on some videos tonight while I'm laying down a bit. So hope to talk to you soon.